how to make questions, and how to answer. How to make questions, and how to answer. Who, what, when, where, why, which, how, whose, who, what, when, where, why, which, how, whose. Using who. Using who. Who are you? I am John. I am your new neighbor. Who are you? I am John. I am your new neighbor. Who is your favorite footballer? My favorite footballer is Messi. Who is your favorite footballer? My favorite footballer is Messi. Who is the most famous person in the world? I think the most famous person in the world is Cristiano Ronaldo. Who is the most famous person in the world? I think the most famous person in the world is Cristiano Ronaldo. Who is the President of the United States? Joe Biden is the President of the United States. Who is the President of the United States? Joe Biden is the President of the United States. Who is your best friend? My best friend is named Sarah. Who is your best friend? My best friend is named Sarah. Who won the Nobel Prize in Literature in 2023? Any or no? Won the Nobel Prize in Literature in 2023. Who won the Nobel Prize in Literature in 2023? Any or no? Won the Nobel Prize in Literature in 2023. Who is your role model? My role model is my mother. Who is your role model? My role model is my mother. Who is the richest person in the world? Elon Musk is the richest person in the world. Who is the richest person in the world? Elon Musk is the richest person in the world. Who is the kindest person you know? The kindest person I know is my mother. Who is the kindest person you know? The kindest person I know is my mother. Who is the smartest person you know? The smartest person I know is my brother. Who is the smartest person you know? The smartest person I know is my brother. Who is the most creative person you know? The most creative person I know is my friend Sarah. Who is the most creative person you know? The most creative person I know is my friend Sarah. Using what? Using what? What is your first name? My first name is John. What is your first name? My first name is John. What is your date of birth? My date of birth is June 10th, 1990. What is your date of birth? My date of birth is June 10th, 1990. What are you doing today? I'm just relaxing at home. What are you doing today? I'm just relaxing at home. What kind of music do you like? I like all kinds of music. What kind of music do you like? I like all kinds of music. What is your favorite food? My favorite food is pizza. What is your favorite food? My favorite food is pizza. What is your favorite color? My favorite color is blue. What is your favorite color? My favorite color is blue. What is your dream job? My dream job is to be a musician. What is your dream job? My dream job is to be a musician. What is your biggest fear? My biggest fear is spiders. What is your biggest fear? My biggest fear is spiders. What is your favorite book? My favorite book is The Lord of the Rings. What is your favorite book? My favorite book is The Lord of the Rings. What is your favorite movie? My favorite movie is Star Wars. What is your favorite movie? My favorite movie is Star Wars. What is your job? I am a doctor. What is your job? I am a doctor. Using when? Using when? When is your birthday? My birthday is on June 10th. When is your birthday? My birthday is on June 10th. When were you born? I was born in 1990. When were you born? I was born in 1990. When did you start learning English? I started learning English when I was 10 years old. When did you start learning English? I started learning English when I was 10 years old. When is the next meeting? The next meeting is on Monday at 10 a.m. When is the next meeting? The next meeting is on Monday at 10 a.m. When is the train leaving? The train is leaving in 15 minutes. When is the train leaving? The train is leaving in 15 minutes. When was the last time you went to the doctor? I went to the doctor last week. When was the last time you went to the doctor? I went to the doctor last week. When are you going on vacation? I am going on vacation in December. When are you going on vacation? I am going on vacation in December. When will you start your new job? I will start my new job next month. When will you start your new job? I will start my new job next month. When do you think you will retire? I think I will retire when I am 65 years old. When do you think You will retire. I think I will retire when I am 65 years old. When do you think the war will end? I hope the war will end soon. When do you think the war will end? I hope the war will end soon. When will the project be finished? The project will be finished by the end of the month. When will the project be finished? The project will be finished by the end of the month. Using where? Using where? Where are you going? I'm going to the store. Where are you going? I'm going to the store. Where is the store? It's on the corner of Main Street and Elm Street. Where is the store? It's on the corner of Main Street and Elm Street. Where is the post office? It's across the street from the library. Where is the post office? It's across the street from the library. Where is the library? It's next to the park. Where is the library? It's next to the park. Where is the park? It's at the end of the street. Where is the park? It's at the end of the street. Where is the nearest coffee shop? It's right down the street. Where is the nearest coffee shop? It's right down the street. Where is the best restaurant in town? It's on Main Street. Where is the best restaurant in town? It's on Main Street. Where is the nearest bus stop? It's on the corner. Where is the nearest bus stop? It's on the corner. Where is the nearest taxi stand? It's in front of the train station. Where is the nearest taxi stand? It's in front of the train station. Where do you live? I live in USA. Where do you live? I live in USA. Where were you born? I was born in London. Where were you born? I was born in London. Using why? Using why? Why do people love football? Because football is an enjoyable sport. Why do people love football? Because football is an enjoyable sport. Why do you love your mother? Because she is so kind. Why do you love your mother? Because she is so kind. Why do we need to sleep? Sleep is important for our physical and mental health. Why do we need to sleep? Sleep is important for our physical and mental health. Why is learning a new language important? Because it increases job opportunities. Why is learning a new language important? Because it increases job opportunities. Why is it important to be honest? Honesty is important because it builds trust and credibility. Why is it important to be honest? Honesty is important because it builds trust and credibility. Why do you think the sky is blue? Because of the way sunlight interacts with the atmosphere. Why do you think the sky is blue? Because of the way sunlight interacts with the atmosphere. Why is it important to be responsible? Responsibility is important because it allows us to live in a safe and orderly society. Why is it important to be responsible? Responsibility is important because it allows us to live in a safe and orderly society. Why were you absent yesterday? Because I was sick. Why were you absent yesterday? Because I was sick. Why do you study hard? Because I want to be a doctor. Why do you study hard? Because I want to be a doctor. Why is it important to have fun? Fun is important because it helps us to relax and de-stress. Why is it important to have fun? Fun is important because it helps us to relax and de-stress. Why is it important to protect the environment? Because it provides us with the resources we need to survive and thrive. Why is it important to protect the environment? Because it provides us with the resources we need to survive and thrive. Using which? Using which? Which flavor of ice cream would you like? I'd like chocolate, please. Which flavor of ice cream would you like? I'd like chocolate, please. Which of these restaurants would you like to go to? I'd like to go to the Italian restaurant. Which of these restaurants would you like to go to? I'd like to go to the Italian restaurant. Which movie do you want to see? I want to see the new comedy movie. Which movie do you want to see? I want to see the new comedy movie. Which book are you reading right now? I'm reading a mystery novel. Which book are you reading right now? I'm reading a mystery novel. Which city would you like to visit the most? I'd like to visit Paris the most. Which city would you like to visit the most? I'd like to visit Paris the most. Which sport do you like to play the most? I like to play basketball the most. Which sport do you like to play the most? I like to play basketball the most. Which subject is your favorite in school? My favorite subject is math. Which subject is your favorite in school? My favorite subject is math. Which teacher do you like the best? I like my science teacher the best. Which teacher do you like the best? I like my science teacher the best. Which car do you want to buy? I want to buy a red car. Which car do you want to buy? I want to buy a red car. Which job would you like to have when you grow up? I'd like to be a doctor when I grow up. Which job would you like to have when you grow up? I'd like to be a doctor when I grow up. Which country would you like to live in? I'd like to live in the United States. Which country would you like to live in? I'd like to live in the United States. Which language would you like to learn? I'd like to learn Spanish. Which language would you like to learn? I'd like to learn Spanish. Using how. Using how. How are you today? I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. How are you today? I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. How do you get to work? I usually drive to work, but sometimes I take the bus. How do you get to work? I usually drive to work, but sometimes I take the bus. How do you relax and de-stress? I like to read, listen to music, and spend time with my family and friends. How do you relax and de-stress? I like to read, listen to music, and spend time with my family and friends. How do you clean your house? I vacuum the floors and mop the hard floors. How do you clean your house? I vacuum the floors and mop the hard floors. How do you stay healthy? I try to eat a healthy diet and exercise regularly. How do you stay healthy? I try to eat a healthy diet and exercise regularly. How do you travel? I travel by plane. How do you travel? I travel by plane. How do you manage your money? I create a budget and track my spending to manage my money. How do you manage your money? I create a budget and track my spending to manage my money. How do you stay safe when you travel? I'm always careful when I travel. How do you stay safe when you travel? I'm always careful when I travel. How do you overcome language barriers when you travel? I use a translation app on my phone. How do you overcome language barriers when you travel? I use a translation app on my phone. How do you make friends when you travel? I usually start by talking to people in my hostel or at the airport. How do you make friends When you travel, I usually start by talking to people in my hostel or at the airport. Using whose. Using whose. Whose book is this? It's my book. Whose book is this? It's my book. Whose car is parked outside? It's my sister's car. Whose car is parked outside? It's my sister's car. Whose dog is that? It's my neighbor's dog. Whose dog is that? It's my neighbor's dog. Whose turn is it to do the dishes? It's my turn. Whose turn is it to do the dishes? It's my turn. Whose birthday is it this week? It's my coworker's birthday. Whose birthday is it this week? It's my coworker's birthday. Whose phone is ringing? It's my phone. Whose phone is ringing? It's my phone. Whose bag is this? It's my mother's bag. Whose bag is this? It's my mother's bag. Whose house is closer to the restaurant? My house is closer. Whose house is closer to the restaurant? My house is closer. Whose opinion should I trust? You should trust your own opinion. Whose opinion should I trust? You should trust your own opinion. Whose turn is it to drive? It's my turn. Whose turn is it to drive? It's my turn.
Thanks for watching. I hope you really liked this video. If you could improve your English a little more with this video, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Encourage us to continue. See you soon. We will meet you again. Love you. Love you. Love you. Take care.